I'd like to thank the entire Pragati leadership team as well as the jury for conferring on me this award. I really humbly accept it on behalf of the entire CEAT family. I started my leadership journey about just a little bit over 10 years ago when I became the managing director of CEAT. Personally, I felt I wasn't really a natural leader. I wasn't even really happy being a leader. I had a lot of very senior people reporting into me, people with maybe 20, 30 years of experience. I was about 30 years old at that time myself. And I was unsure really about how do I take decisions at that point of time. I had a lot of doubts. I wasn't a happy public speaker at all. I had a lot of personal fear on that front. So I was a reluctant leader in that sense. At that time, I got a couple of pieces of advice. One was from my predecessor, who quoted Voltaire at that point of time. And he largely just said, use your common sense in decision making. Common sense itself is not so common. So I think that was a very simple piece that stayed with me. And the second was from a professor in my university, who said largely doing the right thing is more important than maybe getting everything right. And two very simple pieces of advice kind of said, okay, this seems to be simple enough to kind of try and think about when I'm leading a team. And we took it forward from there. I think I made a lot of mistakes as a leader, but I think I learned a lot during this journey. And to me, I discovered that leadership is a lot like peeling an onion in a way. You know, the more you experience it, the more you try it out, the better you get. It is very clearly a learnable trait. And I clearly feel I was not born a leader, but over time have evolved to a certain extent. And for us, I'd say at CEAT, one of our turning points and my turning point was when I visited Tokyo about in 2010. We went through a 10-day training program where we spent about 5 days in the classroom and about 5 days in visiting leading manufacturing companies such as Toyota, Hino Motors, and others. And clearly, when you see their practices, when you see their factories, you know that they're doing something right in terms of the systems, practices that they have. It's absolutely incredible. So that's really what got us started on our TQM journey. And it taught me a lot. I'd say more than what I learned in my MBA or undergraduate studies. I learned through this 10-year plus TQM journey, which spoke a lot about very, again, simple things, you know, long-term thinking, putting the customer at the heart of business, innovating on behalf of the customer, building people capability. And I think most important is being purposeful as an organization. And that's what we feel very proud of in CEAT is our purpose of making mobility safer and smarter every day. I thought I'll end with just a couple of quotes that I've felt inspired by as a leader. One is from Good to Great, which says that you can accomplish anything in life, provided you don't mind who gets the credit. And the second quote is from the book Multipliers, where it starts off, the first paragraph is, they talk about a leader where it has been said that after meeting with the great British Prime Minister, William Gladstone, you left feeling that he was the smartest person in the world. But after meeting with his rival, Benjamin Disraeli, you left thinking that you were the smartest person in the world. So these are things that have inspired me as a leader. And once again, thanks a lot, Arun, Anu, for the award. Thank you for the jury. And it's really an honor.